Okay, show me Padma what you have done. Seems to be is not. Hello, is it you guys are able to hear me?
Hi, Anya.
Hi, hi.
Actually, I haven't saved that code actually yesterday when I'm executing.
Mm.
Like yesterday, gave no scenario if I mean when I gave the place name, if anyone belongs to Bangalore, that else when I was executing it, I got that missing that which I shared in the WhatsApp for you.
See, if you just said something which I don't understand, if I see the code only, I can say something about it.
Okay, okay. I will once after the session, I will do it again and I will ping you.
Okay, okay, guys, then it's fine, pretty fine. Let me start it. It's okay. So once you are able to see my screen, let me know.
Yeah, it's visible.
So yesterday we were discussing about for loop, right? The
Yeah.
for loop we were discussed about list also. Okay.
Yes.
Let me explain what is list actually. List is a collection.
Because I'm not able to solve that problem.
We'll talk about it. List is a collection which can support duplicate duplicate values. Means list syntax also you guys are aware, right? List, example string, you can take any data type. You can say here data type. So a data type and a variable name equal to new list of variable. Sorry, data type. So this is basically a list syntax. So what it does, it will allow multiple values. Means duplicate values will allow. How we can add the values? To add a value into the list, we have two ways. One is you can directly define. Yesterday we saw that one directly you can define like no integer, like numbers equal to new list of integer. Then you have to define here. Here you can define, that is a one way. Something like that you can define. This way you can you can add the value, or you can also list of same thing integer you can mention. Also you can say just I'm telling the new how you can add one more value. We have a certain methods in a list. List can support a couple of methods which is provided by the Salesforce. Those are called add. Add will, you just need to use the add method, which just you can add the value into it, and the size, tone, every method you can see this kind of parenthesis, open parenthesis, close parenthesis you have. Is clone, add all, remove. There are a number of things. Now, if you want to add a value to this, you just need to mention here. This means this variable dot method name, this name. Inside it, you can add whatever the value you want to add. Here it is supporting integer data type, so that you should use integer only. You should not use the different data types over there. Get me? Let me go on the developer console. Let's see how it is goes. Now open the developer console and see. See, this is the integer. You have mentioned the values and all. Now I want to add a value to it. Just need to mention that this dot add some value you want to print. You can add it. Similarly, you can add n number of values. It's pretty straightforward. You can add n number of things. You can add the same value also. It will be support and still print it whatever you want. Now see. Add over here. I'm just trying to show you how the loop will print, and also you want to print those values over here also you can print. Let's see. Missing closing. This is started here. List add value and for loop close. Okay. See this? All values will print. So here the condition is not satisfied, so that it is not printed the level. Let's see how if you want to print the else condition. Let's see what will happen. If condition. Now I want to print else condition. In the else also I want to print values. Or else if right. Different satisfaction. I will try to print these values. Yeah, as many times it is run, those many times we will print. This condition is satisfied, so it is not going inside it. Let me, without having condition itself. I will see.
That is not the condition. I equals to 876 is not the proper one.
1 second. What is it?
I equals to 876. I equals to 9 or 10.
No, no. What are you trying to tell here? See, I just trying to print these values over here. It is not going inside because it is satisfied here and terminate the line. Now I just trying to showcase to him all the values which is trying to print.
Yeah, I mean GX value is 876 but not I value.
Tx. Okay, this value is 876. Okay.
Here this else condition is not satisfied here.
This is not satisfied.
Uh, you know I అనేది 0 to 8 ఉన్నాయి కదా నువ్వు 8 9 10 వరకు యాడ్ చేస్తున్నావు కదా I equals to 876 అనేది ఎప్పుడు మెట్ అవ్వదు.
This one.
I equals to 10 అని పెట్టు కింద put 10 over there. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, this is 0. Here 0 equal to this value if I mention.
No.
It's never going to be satisfied, you mean to say.
Yeah.
The reason was the loop will be run in 10 times only, so that.
Yes.
Okay.
10 or 15.
Okay, this is okay, you can ignore it. Now I mentioned here is I value is something. How many times this value is contains, those many times it's keep on run. So whatever the value will come inside, it should print. Correct?
Yeah, it satisfies only the top condition, not the bottom condition. It never meets the bottom condition.
Okay, here 10 times it's executing, so that 10 times you mentioned that it will come. That is what you are. See here
maybe GX, put the GX there, system.debug.
Exactly, you need to mention GX. Then it will be print the value.
Yeah.
This is what the error C is also getting earlier. Now, the reason it is not print, it is not a good practice too, because it's a list condition checkup is not like this. You need to verify the variable value like this only. But yeah, you just want to print the list of all the values whichever it's coming to here. Need to mention G. If you mention GX also, it will become like in a lengthy like this.
When I equals to 10, print the GX. That way we can see the difference.
I equal to 10, I mentioned. Okay, let me try to give you
10, then print the GX.
It's simple. Let's make it is not, rather than to make it so much complicated, let them to get it clear. Executed. Logs are executed. So it was executed 14 times, so that it is printed 1 2 3 4 till the 14, because the debug I has mentioned I. Okay, here I mentioned ZX, so that it is printing the ZX values. I mean, in the ZX, whatever the list of the values are there, it is printing. Now let's go for the back. Here, in the 10th condition, if it is met, whatever the value you want to print, that you can print. So let's try to understand here. It is printing for these many values. So from here, any value if you mention, that value will print. So you can go I equal to 10. These all the values will be 9, 10. Okay, let's see. Now it will be print one time, only one time will satisfy this value will print. What is it? For 10th will be executed 2 times is a 10. Is it I am printing? I will become just 10. It's a counting number will be executing. The X, whatever the list of the values are there, it is printing. Okay guys, maybe you guys may be little confused over here. I am trying to do what I can explain it first. Here I have a list of all values which is I mentioned here. I keep it stored here. Add method will add one by one value will here means you can consider these are the values.
Maybe put gx of I.
1 second. Yeah, we can make it that one. 876. Likewise, 876 will print. So if you added these all the 5 values, it's 9 plus 5 will become a 14. Total count will be 14. So that it is printing the 14 times continuously. Okay. And I also mentioned there is a debug here which will be executed. This is will be run continuously 14 times. Before going to execute this 14 times, there are 2 times will be print 6 and 8. You can see here 6 is the dual time, 8 is dual time, so that it is printed 2 times this value. Also there is a 10 will be executed 2 times. So now I mentioned ZX so that these 14 values will be printed continuously over here in a 10th. After 11, 12, 13 it will be printed. Now the list value will be executed like this. You want to print the value will as like such a way you can just get it the particular value and do that array and print it this way. It should print the value like that way. Let's see. Now it will come just 876. In the 10th place, whatever the value you want to print it, you can print it. Similarly, you can mention like that. Got it? Anybody has doubt here? I think little tricky. I was maybe initially maybe it's little confused. You want to explain again? I can explain to you.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
Sorry?
I'm not getting anything here.
You are not getting anything.
Yeah, just if you adding 876, okay, in this list value, it's displaying 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? Why not it should be display 876 now?
Okay. What is your question? I didn't understand. Can you ask little louder?
Okay, so you add 876 value, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So should display 876 or it should display 10, 11, 12, 13, that index number?
Okay, let me tell you here one understanding. You maybe will get little clarity. So here, what I mentioned here, the debug I. Okay.
Yeah,
so you define I equal to 0.
Yeah.
And ZX means this variable dot size. Size is nothing but this is a one method which count the number of values which you have mentioned here. And these count also. Total these are the 9 values. And also you added it, these all the values are you added into the ZX. It will become a 14, right? Here the 5, these are the 9. 14. So the count will be 14. Okay.
Okay.
So I here the 0 less than or equal to 14, right? Condition will be that, correct? So when you say less than or equal to 0 and 10, 14, it will run 14 times, correct? the loop will execute 14 times because you mentioned the increment plus plus.
Yes, yes.
So whenever it is executing, what you are printing the value here?
It's 0 to 14.
Yeah, so it will values will print only 14, right? 0 to 14 only.
Yes.
Now what I have mentioned here also I equal to g 6 and 7. So it will print two times 6
6
and 8.
and 8. Okay.
Again I mention here 10. I equal to 10. Okay. Again it will print whatever the value I was mentioned here. Initially I was mentioned I. So 10 value will print two times.
Okay. ZX printing.
Now ZX and ZX I mentioned I means what is it? Let's
So ZX printing 0 to 14 again. And I
no,
is
here
printing
it
10.
won't print 0 to 14. Here it will print only one value. You can see here 10th, 14th place. You can see.
Okay. ZX printing only 876 value.
Yeah, because in the index here you need to understand one concept called indexing. Indexing in the sense sizes will be allocated for array. Means if you mention this square bracket, okay, square bracket in the sense array, okay, it is array. The list this particular index, okay, index you can consider as a 10 value is a 10 is the index for I is the value which defined which store the values basically in I. This stored value will only be allocated this 1 to 10 only, not like these are the values which is having there. So you want to get it this value from the list, you need to use indexing. This is called indexing.
Okay. So here I value is 10, but the in the 10th place there is a value of 876.
Yes,
So we getting ZX value is 876
exactly correct.
and I is index value.
Correct.
Can you do one thing? Can you change the numbers to 876, 877, 878 like that? The top values.
Here,
Yeah,
okay,
877,
okay.
78. Can you comment out the 77 to 82?
77 from here,
77 to 82.
77 from here. You mean to
Yeah.
here?
Mm-hmm. From comment it out from 77 to 82.
Inside the for loop, how you can comment?
Yeah, I just want to show him how index works.
You want to comment only these two, these three?
77 to 82.
If I
80.
commented this for loop, it won't. He can't see, na. He need to see,
Okay. I just
understand from here to here.
okay.
You
If
want to showcase
I
what it is works only the this index.
if I greater than 10,
You want to mention
here,
something
here,
over here also?
here in the if
Hmm.
condition, if I greater than 10, here in the bottom, in the 83rd line.
83 line.
No, 83rd.
83rd.
10. Can you? Yeah, I think it should be good.
So you want to print all the list of these all the values because
Yeah,
this is okay.
GX.
See, buddy, it's simple. She was telling that whatever the list of these are the because this is 10, the value will be greater than anything which need to be printed in this. It will become executing over here. That is what trying to explain here. Let's try to execute and see. Boolean condition is condition expression must be type of the greater than or equal to condition correct only. What is it wrong? From here to here satisfied here this. Execute. MS will be what is the wrong? This condition is let me hide this value equal to this. I it will satisfy about the conditions too. What is it? Condition expression must be type of the Boolean integer. It is not taking this condition satisfaction. Less than or equal to. Crazy. Greater than doesn't supporting properly. But yeah. Only this if condition if you want to print multiple values. This is not satisfying. It's a new thing. It is considering as a text seems to be. It's becoming a boolean. Integer becoming a boolean when you writing into this kind of condition. Hello. But I can do one thing. Which is will be satisfied. Maybe. Not good. Indexing.
Can you copy and paste that code in the comments, please?
In where you want to paste? I know I understand the question, but you want to print the value here. There is earlier the classes also. I feel the same issue. I faced it. Let me tell you. This will become immediately when you condition or kind of less than or greater than you want to satisfied or something. Yeah, where it is went wrong. Fine. Ideally, this is not good practice too. We will mostly maintain to the dynamic code only, so it won't be get an issue in the future anywhere. It just in a small things which we are doing time will face this kind of. Fine. I'm just it's very worst kind of coding perspective. Don't try it out, but you will get it clarity. At least what is running in that. Okay. List bound message. This error will come if it is your count will be less, but you are executing more, then it will get it. So you just remove this. Now see that the values will be printing in the from the indexing. What are the values are there? Those will be printing. That is was earlier was trying to tell by Satya. Because so
Yes.
here basically the whichever we return the condition is correct only, but still it is not supporting because of the text value will be taking integer value will be taking as a boolean, means true or false satisfaction only it is taking. There are different ways we can try. Yeah.
Here, because in the list, it starts from the zero indexing.
Yes,
The
yes.
one, you
Yeah,
know that, right?
yeah, I know that the list
Yeah.
list value is depend on the indexing value.
Mhm.
Okay. You okay? This here we can try to understand 2 points. One is how to use add method, and is also correct. Here we are using size too.
So size is using for getting value. Okay.
Counting the value. If
Yeah,
you want to
counting the
print
value. Yeah,
the
it's counting
yeah,
the
if
value.
you want to print the value of the size, you can just print the value.
Yeah, add is adding the value only. So,
And now just execute it, you can see the values what are printing. See how many values are printing. Each time it will be executed, right? Immediately it is printing the values. That means the indexing 14. Now see that why it is becoming 14 in the line number 10, it is becoming 14 10. So the 10th line will be executing multiple times. This is the size, okay? The size, how many records are there? Those many records are printing. Initially, I was mentioned I, so I is printing the value. Now I mentioned the size. Size will be printed. How many count will be there? 14. So that 14 will be printed over there. You got me now?
mm,
It means size, right? This just size will be this method will print a count of the values which is allocated into this variable. I was mentioned above it is 14. So this loop how many times will be executed? Those many times. Here the size will be printed. Ideally it will start from 0. In the 0 place it came 14, 14, 14, 14, something like that. 6, 6, 6 will came like because of you have written already one more condition here to satisfy the 6 value, so that 6 printed. Again 8 will be printed because you written one more condition 8, it is printed 8. Other all places will be printed 8, whatever the values are listed over there, and also will printed the 14 only. Got me? This debug how many times will be executed, those many times will be print the value called 14. Padma and you both are understand. Something you are told and I'm not getting. Tell me something like that. Just kidding. So you want to add these all the values, increment values over there are here also you can just mention the plus one and or something. Okay, let's go for how I want to remove indexing value in 0 or 0 or 8 or 6 something. You want to remove it, you can remove it also. To remove that, just mention zx dot remove. What are the value you want to remove? You just mention the value number. And also next, after that you can try to print what is coming.
number index number, right?
Yeah, index number
Mm.
is the index number. So now you want to again we know that how to write a concatenation. Remove method. What is removing this value? You want to print the values of after remove what are the values you want to print, you can print that. Okay, before removing you want to see the size, you want to say size, everything whatever you want to write you can write it. See, remove method which is executing multiple times. So it is keep on remove it. 0 or in one place it is removed, again it will be changed. So you can see how many times it is executed. Finally, in the line of the 24, it is these are the values will be there. Means each time executed, indexing will be 0 or the place will be changed, and it is keep on removing, right? So whatever it is available in the last, and that will be stored or showcased over here. Got me or confused?
Just remove one thing first.
Okay.
Just remove one thing first.
It is too
Just
much
moving
confusion.
in a loop wise.
Sim. Mm, the text dot remove is a method. Inside that you can mention line 13th number. Okay, count you can just mention 13th. What it should remove this one. You will get the what are the value is there that you can get it over here. It will become CP diamond exception or what?
Put that outside of the loop.
If you mention outside the loop, you will get it indexing. But still try. In that case, it doesn't require to be this.
Yeah.
So close this tab first. I was getting this error also. Close this tab. Again.
Okay, for example, zx dot remove. You can mention some index. Into the what is removing system debug removed value in zx. Try to execute and see. Okay, so the list has more. There is no indexing called 9, so it is giving a value. Try to write this and try to execute now. Now see. So removed value Okay, I have to showcase. This is after removed it, whatever values are available, that is printing. Let me show you what is removed it. No, before removed also I can show you. See here, the difference is like all the values will be printed available on here. This is
So
before
eight
removed.
index number is removing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Simple, like after removed what values are available, before removed what are the values are available. Because after remove it, it's nothing is available. It can't print anything. I mean, this
Right.
index, I mean to say, the particular index is here. Indexing will be start from, as we discussed, it is from 0.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So
Because
in
you
the 0,
putting value 8, that's why it's removing 9 value.
correct.
If you put
Mm,
7, then it will remove 8, maybe. Right?
exactly correct.
0, 1, 2, 3.
8 place whatever the value is there, that is removed it.
Yeah.
After removed it, it will continuously 1 to 8 will be print. Here you can get it 9 also, till 9 you can get it.
Yes, yes. That's I get.
Here 9 is there, it is not there. Other things are there. Now this is for using the integer. Okay, now for example there are a couple of values you want to add it in a string. List of string names equal to new list of string. So as yesterday told you, you can mention directly the string names like Krishna, because Padma. Okay, these are the values I provided as a names. Now I want to add a few more values on it. Names dot add something, any names you can use.
Yeah. Sonu, Golu,
Mhm.
Monu.
Anything, whatever you want to add it, you can add like this on.
Yeah,
For the string.
you
So
provided
here
9
you
values.
can. Now let's me try to print what are the values. System. That's so Krishna, Vikas, Padma, Siva, Sony, it is printed. Okay, now let's try to understand what is list now. List, as I told, list will be support duplicate values. Means you can see here the Sony printed 2 times, correct?
Hmm.
And here how many records are you, how many values are you provided, those much such that much size only it will be take, it won't take more than that. Means size allocation will be flexible, and also it is ordered ordered in the sense it was indexing,
Hmm.
as indexing, like 1 to 3, or it is sequence. Based on the sequence you can remove the values also, correct?
So if we write remove 4,
It
then
will remove, no?
it will remove shift
Names dot
4 or
remove
3, 0, 1, 2.
whatever, any value you can mention, that will be removed. After remove it, whatever you want to print it, you can print. After remove 4. See this? Fourth value has been removed it. And then you can see here. Sony is above the 2 times, here the 1 time.
Hmm. Fourth value.
Yeah, indexing 4. Here 0, 1,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4.
4 is removed, 5 is remaining same.
Yeah, Sony. Okay.
So you understand what is how it is works and all this list.
Yeah, adding, removing.
Yeah, there are a couple of number of methods today. We just discussed add, remove, size only 3 data types or 3 methods we discussed.
Okay.
There are n number of things. If you people can explore it, it's better. But still, you want to show, I can tell you. Then next another we have one more collection, right? Set over there. I explain different things. See, methods will be same for almost all the collections. Only 2 things will be different. I can explain on a map.
Okay. So yesterday you asked, no, inside for loop, we have to execute if else condition, then fetch the detail.
Yeah.
So how that will work? Because I was not able to solve
You
the
have a list of
problem.
the values over here. Okay.
Hmm.
Here you have a list of the values.
Hmm. No, if the location is Hyderabad, then we get Priya, Shiva, and Ravi. If the location
I
is
can tell you just a minute.
inside for loop.
Okay. Now I was mentioned what if location is
Yeah. Where is that question? Yes.
location is HYD. I want to provide details of. You can consider as here you can Sony and for example you can consider as Krishna. You can consider as Krishna. Okay.
Yeah, Krishna, Vikas, and Padma. 3 name.
Okay, I just if the location is Hyderabad, I want to print the Krishna details. Okay, now I need one more value string name string location equal to HYD.
Question was like if the location is Hyderabad, I am to provide detail for Krishna, Priya, and Vikas. There were 3 names.
Yeah, you can location. You can take it as a location.
Yeah, location.
Equal to HYD.
Hyderabad.
I print the Krishna and these are the people values. You get me now?
And the question, where is that question?
It just however you want. You don't need to be coding will be flexible for your way. You can define however you want to. Okay. You got me?
Maybe he's talking about the case statements.
Switch statement.
Switch.
It depends. Anything is fine. You just mention switch one. If switch is, you can mention hi. That is also we can do. But have you used multiple times switch in anywhere?
No.
No. I'm not asking you. Satya, I am asking.
No.
So it's just information you should know so that I expand it. It doesn't require much time, I believe.
No, I'm thinking that he's asking about that.
Is it you are looking for that how we can use switch?
No. The question was like you.
I was maybe little confused with the statement.
Because you said like use array or list string, take multiple values. Okay. Then
see here you rather than to use this list, I was told that use array.
Yeah. That's
You
the
can mention string, na?
but you said 9 values, and if you like, and if the location is Hyderabad, then you have to print the values of Priya, Hari, and Prasad. If the location is Pune, then you have
That
to
is
print
okay, right? If the Hyderabad, you can print Krishna, Prasad,
three
and
string
Hari.
values.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you can print the Priya
Mhm.
or Hari,
And yeah.
right? Similarly, you can print else if condition you can write and print that different states, right?
Yes. That. Yeah.
Here you can mention being Bangalore,
Yeah.
mention the different names.
Yes. Yes.
Reno,
Mhm.
Tony, something like that you can print, na?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is what I was trying to.
Yeah. Yeah. This.
Now it makes sense, or still you have
No, no, no.
questions?
This, now execute this because
Okay.
I'm not able to solve this problem.
This is little. It's okay, or it's just learning process, right? It will take a while.
Yeah.
Where it is, it's good ending.
Inside for loop. So the on the list statement we have to put all 9 values, no?
Yeah, of course. Whatever you have mentioned, it will be print. It doesn't matter about 9 or 10. Here, I was looking for the logic how you can think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes.
That's it. It's pretty
This.
fine. No need to take too much difficulty here.
Okay, okay, fine. Now
It
this
just okay.
yeah.
Okay, guys. Then carry on. Then practice little more. You will get more flexible. Here, I never using into dates, but try to focus on dates. Sataka, you should use more dates. These people will flex little late. They will learn it. But what about you? Are you using dates much?
What is that?
Dates,
Date, date timestamps.
data types.
Oh yeah, we do.
Mm. That only need to be used for this. If I started right now, it will get a little confused. Okay, Vikas and Padma, Anjita, you all people are got clarity about it. How to use list
Yes.
and field methods.
Satvik
Really.
wants to show his work. Yeah.
Is it?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
It's okay.
చూపించు.
Show me. Everybody will get clarity and understand. You show.
Yes, yes. For sure. Add and remove. And
Ready.
this question also.
It's straight. Execute.
Are you talking?
Are you not able to hear?
No. We are able to your voice, not his voice.
I told you I'm micromanaging here.
You don't. You should not do, na. Let him to speak and explain.
Okay. నువ్వే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసుకో. Explain it. What did you do?
The vehicle.
You need to do internship after a couple of months. Okay. You should explain now.
With the rain.
Speak properly. You're presenting. Everybody wants to know what did you do.
Are you? Is it any nervous or something or what? It's okay.
He wants to know what you did. You need to explain what you did. I declared a string.
I declared a string.
Then
Again.
Let him. It's okay. He's very
assigned value. Kumar to the
Array, you make him, yeah, this guys, please look into this code. What he has written, string, he took an array. Okay. And okay, let's me try to understand what is the line number one, what it is written.
Oh, this is not the right one.
Let him to speak. Okay, you itself, you are still killing him actually.
Try to put it.
So what is the question? Can you write the question for this complete logic, or tell the question what you are trying to do?
Explain this.
Yeah, what were you written over there? What is actually the logic you are trying to execute? Just tell me the statement or one sentence. You written if else condition, everything is I understand, but other people can get to know what is actually you are trying to do.
We set Krishna as a Salesforce architect. So if Krishna is equal to Salesforce architect, it runs this. And this is the for loop. And every single time it does it, it adds. So
Okay.
you can see how many times it runs over here for I.
Okay, guys, the question is like, if Krishna is Salesforce architect, he is printing 10 times. If not, he is printing else condition as a developer. That is also it's printing 10 times only. Else condition inside the loop or you outside the loop written? Else you written inside the loop or outside the loop?
Outside.
Okay, so if it is Krishna is architect, he is printing the 10 times as a Krishna is architect something such a way. If not, he is printing Krishna is a developer. That is the actual statement he is trying to do. So he is defining Krishna Salesforce architect is a one variable. If condition is satisfied, then he is printing 10 times as architect. Else he is printing a developer is a one time. Okay, now execute it and show me the output what you are getting. Yeah, in the logs, right, in the below, you click and double click on it. Yeah, and select the debug log. Debug only. Now see, it is printed how many times? It is 10 times. It is printing 10 times. Now just go on the code. Just remove the condition. If condition as architect, remove it, or you can just remove it. Yeah, mention any some. Don't no need to mention some value. Just mention some text. Some value, anything. Yeah. Okay. Now execute it.